Imagine this. Everything is energy, and your energy, your vibration, is your signature. It speaks before you open your mouth. It moves into rooms before your body does. It attracts or repels people, experiences, and opportunities. When you're vibrating low, you know it. You're heavy, foggy, reactive, distracted, doubtful. The world feels like it's closing in. Life feels like a loop of survival. But when you raise your vibration, truly elevated, life begins to reflect that frequency back to you. Time slows. Beauty appears in unexpected places. Synchronicities line up like stepping stones. Your intuition sharpens. You don't chase clarity, you channel it. This isn't mystical fluff. This is energetic law. The question is, are you ready to take radical responsibility for your frequency? Welcome to Luminous Frequency. Here, we don't escape the world. We rise above it. This isn't another feel-good message. This is an awakening, a remembrance of what you are and what you've always carried within. Your energy never lies. You can fake a smile, a resume, a social profile, but your frequency, it tells the truth. So many walk through life projecting strength but radiating fear, chasing goals but vibrating doubt, speaking love but carrying resentment in their field. That's why nothing sticks. That's why things fall apart after a breakthrough. Because your external reality will never override your internal frequency. If you want real change, you don't just change your goals, you change your state of being. Think of your consciousness like a radio dial. Most people are tuned to static, the channel of fear, anxiety, consumerism, comparison. It's loud, crowded, familiar. It floods your mind with noise and calls it normal. But above that frequency, beyond the noise, there are higher broadcasts. Truth, peace, wisdom, divine guidance, they're always on. But you'll never hear them until you rise. You don't need more information, you need better reception. You are a transmitter, and what you receive depends on what you send. Let's walk through 5 spiritual laws that, if truly embodied, will raise your vibration and change your life. 1. The law of resonance. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. If you want to be loved, embody love. If you want divine guidance, become a vessel that can hold it. If you want peace, live in a way that doesn't resist it. Everything you radiate has a mirror in this universe. Resonance is the tuning fork of manifestation. 2. The law of release. You cannot carry divine frequency while clinging to heavy narratives. Pain is real, but it's not your identity. Anger has a voice, but it's not your truth. Let go of what keeps you anchored in the old. Release is not loss. Release is sacred space making. You empty so the divine can fill. 3. The law of alignment. Every decision you make, no matter how small, either reinforces your vibration or drains it. What you eat, what you watch, who you spend time with, what thoughts you entertain when no one is around. You raise your vibration by being ruthlessly aligned with what you say you value. 4. The law of gratitude. Gratitude is not a temporary emotion. It's an energetic position. It says, even if I don't see it yet, I know I'm supported. It says, this moment, even this one, is holy. Gratitude is the access code. It opens doors no logic can explain. When you move with reverence, the universe moves with you. 5. The law of service. When you stop making life about you, your field expands. Speak love, uplift truth, offer your gifts without calculating return. You raise your vibration fastest when you serve the collective rising. Because when you rise, others rise. And when you help them rise, you're no longer rising alone. You're not here to play small. You're not here to numb yourself with distractions. You're not here to download beliefs from a broken world. You are here to anchor light, to transmit wisdom, to remember truth in a time of forgetfulness. You raise your frequency not to escape the darkness, but to transmute it, to remind others what's possible, to become the voice that says, even here, especially here, the light still lives. Let the world chase noise. You align, because the spiritual forces that await you, they don't move on demand, they move on vibration. Your vibration is not just about mood. It's not just about energy. It's about identity. So ask yourself, who are you? Beneath the patterns, beneath the childhood programming, beneath the projections others put on you. Who are you without the guilt, without the fear, without the need to perform? You are not your job. You are not your past. You are not your followers, your failures, or your fears. You are consciousness in motion, a divine intelligence experiencing itself through a human body. You are not separate from the light you seek. You are it. To raise your vibration is to remember your essence. It's not a climb, it's a return. It's not a performance, it's a permission. This is why alignment matters. This is why frequency matters. Because when you remember who you are, the illusions fall, and the light pours in. Energy flows where attention goes. In today's hyper-stimulated world, distraction isn't just a nuisance, it's an assault on your frequency. Every scroll, every meaningless notification, every emotional reaction is a withdrawal from your energetic bank account. Most people don't realize this. Distraction lowers your frequency. It creates mental static, emotional dissonance, spiritual fog. When you're constantly consuming, comparing, reacting, you're not receiving. You're not in creation. You're not in communion with spirit. Your energy is sacred. And where you place your attention determines what you become available for. Think about it. What would happen if you reclaimed just 10% of the attention you give away daily and redirected it inward, toward presence, toward purpose, toward power? Your entire life would shift. This is why focus is one of the rarest forms of spiritual discipline. It's not just about productivity. It's about purity. When you learn to sit in stillness without needing stimulation, you begin to hear the truth that's always been speaking, the whispers of spirit, the downloads, the knowing. Stillness is not passive. It is powerful. It is magnetic. And it is where your true vibration is restored. There is a difference between understanding and becoming. Spiritual wisdom is not meant to be collected like trinkets on a shelf. It's meant to be lived, felt, woven into every breath, every step, every interaction. You can meditate every day, read every sacred text, and still miss the point if your life doesn't reflect the truth you claim to know. Embodiment means walking as your higher self, not occasionally, but consistently. Not just when it's easy or convenient, but when it's uncomfortable, when you're challenged, when you're unseen. It's choosing love when judgment is easier, choosing truth when silence is safer, choosing alignment when compromise is tempting. When your actions match your soul, something activates in the field around you. You stop broadcasting confusion and start emitting clarity. You become a beacon, a transmitter, a walking reminder that the divine is not far away. It's right here, living through you. This is the Law of Embodiment. When you act as if it's already true, the universe reflects it back as reality. So don't just seek truth, be it. Don't just chase alignment, embody it. Don't just admire the light, realize you are it. If this message stirred something in you, don't let it fade. Share it, speak it, embody it. Comment below, I choose to rise. Subscribe to Luminous Frequency for more transmissions just like this, where truth isn't just taught, it's remembered. Until next time, stay radiant, stay sovereign, stay luminous.